Okay, so this is my first actual video. So, as you could probably tell by the name of this video, I'm going to talk to you guys about my personal experience of being kicked out of places. Luckily, I've only been kicked out of a place once, and that was in my school's library. So our 5th grade teacher had us do this project called internet research. It was when the whole class went to the library and got assigned a computer. Okay, so I was sitting down at a table with a Chromebook. Then these 2 girls came over laughing. At first, I thought they were laughing at something that I was doing, but that wasn't the case. The reason why they were laughing wasn't me, but it was what was on the computer screen. They walked over to me and showed me their screen. On the screen was at least what I thought, and still do think, was one of the funniest words I've ever seen. The word was sextant. We thought it was the funniest thing ever, but our teacher didn't. She saw what we were laughing at, and of course, us being the angels she thought we were. I mean, I'm not a bad person, but we all are not perfect. Anyway, she told us to stop laughing and continue working. So she thought we would stop. We did stop laughing for a short period of time, but then started laughing again. The thing that made the laughing worse was that this one kid in our class wasn't at school that day. So I'm going to call the kid Bob, and before I continue, I'm going to start saying girl 1 and girl 2 to make it less confusing. Anyway, girl 1 decided to say, Bob survived the crash of 1940 using a sextant. We, of course, thought this was even more hilarious. The teacher came up to us again and told us to stop laughing, and that she really meant it this time. Not wanting to get in trouble with the teacher, we stopped. Only for a little bit this time. So this was a few minutes later, and we were in line with the rest of the class checking out our books for the project, so we didn't have to check them out when we were leaving. So have you ever been in that mood that you find every single thing funny? Well, that was the mood we were in. So when we were close to checking our books out, me and girl 2 hear a noise in line. We looked at each other and realized what the noise was. So, you know how a library is supposed to be quiet? Well, it wasn't when girl 1 burped. So, of course, us being in that giggly mood, we started laughing, and girl 1 joined in with our laughing tornado. The teacher and the librarian looked at us with fire and daggers in their eyes and told us to get out. Now, normally, someone who isn't in a giggly mood like that would probably start crying at this, but we thought it was hilarious. So, for a consequence of our actions, we ended up in the hallway, again, laughing. So girl 1 and girl 2 were against the wall while laughing and crying, while I was legit on the floor laughing and crying as well. After school, we all had to go to this thing called car line and wait for everyone to be picked up. Then, if we weren't picked up yet, we would have to go to daycare. So me and girl 1 were the only ones in the class left. So when we went to daycare, we could legit not even smile because it hurt so much. So, did I learn a lesson from this experience? No, I didn't. Okay, so, congratulations, you made it this far. I guess I really don't have much to say, except that moment was just hilarious. And also, if someone tells you to stop doing something, in our case, to stop laughing, I would suggest you do it, especially if it's someone in charge of you. So, see you next time.